Hello, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to share that I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a spiritual master. I'm not an expert of any kind. I'm just a country pumpkin sharing his theoretical perspective for entertainment purpose only. And the topic of entertainment today is vegan versus carnivore, or vegetarian versus meat eater. Same thing. This is a hot potato and also an interesting topic of mainly with divide and conquer. Before we even get into that topic, because what I call the one eye group, yes, there are other names for people to call them, Illuminati and other things, but that one eye group, that group, invisible group behind, always wants us to fight among ourselves. I call divide and conquer tactic, so that we always arguing, fighting, and don't remember what we're fighting for anymore, or notice what's more important in life, to focus and to collaborate and to connect and to unite and to recognize the real problem, that elephant in the room, that one eye, doesn't it be black eye out, let it be knocked out. But we've been distracted so that we don't see that problem firsthand. So vegetarian versus carnivore, meat eaters, it's just one of the another topic of divide and con, just like black and white, yellow and white, religion, Christian versus Muslim, and Buddhism versus Islam, everything. East versus West, fighting. And they don't look at the what you call elephants, or elephants. We're more like in the room. We have more than one elephant. So what is that elephant in the room that people don't want us to focus on when they're trying to have a battle at each other's throat? Being vegetarian is better than being meat eater, being more righteous, more conscious, or I don't eat my pet, why should you? But what's the more important question is whether you are eating vegetables or eating meat, the quality of food. We go back to that elephant in the room. Quality of food. How is that meat being raised? How is that vegetable being grown? Is it being grown organically or conventionally with chemicals and pesticides? How are the environment in which those things are being grown and raised being affected? We're being ignored by those things, so we focus on each other what's being more right or more proper, more conscious, or which one is supposed to be healthier. They're supposed to be, okay, you want to be fruitarian, vegetarian, vegan, and all the other name you can give to it. The thing, I don't care about your habit of eating food. You can choose whatever you like to experience. What I want to remind people to focus more on is whether you want to eating fruit, vegetable, or meat. How is it being raised or grown? The quality that is what impact our consciousness and awareness of expanding, raising our frequencies and expanding our consciousness so that we understand, we know more without having someone to tell us straight in our face. It doesn't suppress our consciousness, lower our frequencies, so that it doesn't become a tool in a war on our consciousness. That is the first elephant in the room, that people are trying to distract us from noticing how are plants being raised or grown, and food or animal being raised humanely, safely. And the second elephant in the room is whether you're eating meat, vegetables, or or consuming air only, breatharian? Are you living a meaningful life? Are you living a meaningful life at deeply at the soul level, not at the superficial level of satisfying your ego? Okay, I got this title, I got so much money here, but are you being satisfied deeply? That make your life really meaningful at the soul level, regardless of how you eat or how long you live. You can live, or you can eat badly, live lifestyle badly, but as long as you satisfy your soul, that all does matter. Because that's what you come here to experience anyway, to share your passion, your creativity, your ideology, to add to what is already here. Yes, although eating organic food helps to understand what the hell you're here to do, because you need to expand your consciousness and raise your frequency so you can connect above to your soul, to your soul family, to your universe, so you remember what the heck I came here to do. Are you able to receive information to give you ideas of how to live, how to be? But if you have that thing cut off from the war of consciousness, from all the other things, including low quality food, always fighting each other, hate, anger, your consciousness is contracting, it's expanding, your frequencies go down the toilet, you will get caught in this game of divide and conquer. You get caught in this matrix of no idea, and you're being tugged, kicked, dragged around by other people's agendas. You're not able to live to your full potential. And the other third elephant in the room I mentioned earlier is when we are being divided and distracted, we don't know who the real enemy is that is causing this war on consciousness, suppressing our consciousness, distracting us, keeping us from uniting, from creating a place, an environment, a world where we can be working together as one and not have few people hoarding all the resources and using ideology and concept like capitalism and free market economy to suppress us, because the game is not fair, because we are being dealt with a very bad hand to begin with. We are not the dealer. Those one-eye group, the other group behind, they are the dealer. They set the rules of the game and they expect us to follow it. Resistance is not futile. So your personal choice is whatever you like to eat, whatever is right for you at that stage of life, that moment. You can be a vegetarian or vegan in one moment. You can eat meat in the next moment. The next stage of life, you can be a fruitarian if you like, or the next moment, I just want to be a breatharian and just breathe the energy of the sun to nourish my mind, body, and soul. Whatever you like. Your personal choice of experience, your free will choice of experience. I'm here just to remind you, whatever you choose, remember to look at that three elephants in the room. It's staring you straight in the face. And good luck at finding them and recognizing them. Thank you, everyone.